Virginia Democratic legislative leaders have released their proposed congressional redistricting agreement.
Yeah, the changes could give them a steep advantage heading into the midterm elections. Derek Lytle spoke to a political analyst and breaks down the proposed changes.
It's an effort 13 News Now political analyst Dr. Eric Claville says was initially pushed in multiple states by President Trump to try and gain Republican control. He says now Virginia Democratic legislative leaders are pushing back against that.
It was spearheaded by the White House, more specifically by the president, specifically asking conservative states to basically redraw their maps.
There has been Republican judicial challenge to the proposed constitutional amendment, and a Virginia judge has ruled that Democrats did not follow proper process. However, Democratic legislative leaders are appealing that decision, saying the General Assembly did follow the state process and had it approved twice, once last year in special session and once this year. Speaker of Virginia House of Delegates, Democrat Don Scott, says they will get that decision appealed and the constitutional amendment on a voting ballot by April.
We've been working really hard to make sure that we got this delivered. This is about leveling the playing field across the country. Republicans are gerrymandering maps to override the will of the voters.
The proposed 10-1 map reshapes District 2, which could place a re-election of Republican Jen Kiggans in jeopardy. In a partial statement to 13 News Now, a senior advisor for the Kiggans team says this illegal and extreme hyper-partisan gerrymandered map silences millions of Virginians and is exactly why Democrats and Republicans came together to pass a redistricting constitutional amendment 5 years ago that drew fair districts. Virginians know better and won't be fooled by their illegal attempt to steal this election. They will still lose.
And Derek Lytle reporting if the 10-1 new map is approved by voters, it would be good for the next two term cycles until 2030, when the next traditional revisiting of the maps would happen.